Helene intensified from a tropical storm to a hurricane on Wednesday morning, and is forecast to strike Florida's Gulf Coast, likely in the Big Bend area, as a major hurricane this week. Hurricane Helene is still amassing strength over the eastern Gulf of Mexico and is inching northwest towards Florida with maximum sustained winds of 80 miles per hour. The storm is forecast to make landfall in western Florida as a Category 3 storm. A map from the National Hurricane Center shows Hurricane Helene blowing north through the Florida Panhandle on Thursday night. The growing storm, steered by two pressure systems fueled by record warm water in the Gulf of Mexico, will bring life-threatening storm surge, damaging winds and flooding rain to a large portion of Florida, the National Hurricane Center warned. Hurricane warnings are in effect between the Anaclote River and Mexico Beach, Florida. Storm surge warnings have been issued for parts of Florida, including Tampa Bay. Hurricane watches are in effect for Cuba and parts of Florida, and tropical storm warnings and watches also remain in effect for parts of Florida, Cuba, and Mexico. Even areas outside of the hurricane's direct path will feel impacts from the storm. Strong winds are forecast to hit the Florida Panhandle on Thursday morning, with the storm expected to weaken as it heads into Georgia throughout the day. Parts of the southeast, including the Carolinas, could still see tropical storm force winds as the system continues moving inland. Many areas are forecast to see dangerous storm surges, especially between Panama City and Tampa. The coast stretching from the Ochlockonee River to Chassahowitzka could see a surge between 10 and 15 feet. The Florida Keys may see between 1 and 3 feet of storm surge. The Florida Division of Emergency Management's Know Your Zone map allows residents to input their address and learn their evacuation route in case of flooding or other disaster. Much of Florida is expected to see 1 or 2 inches of rain, but the areas along the coast may see more. Parts of the Panhandle in southern Georgia and Alabama may see 4 to 6 inches of rain, and the area around Tallahassee may see up to 8 inches of rain. Gusty squalls will sweep across Florida through Wednesday and Thursday, potentially bringing with them heavy rain, strong winds, and a brief tornado. Today is your last day to prepare, as the storm will race through the Gulf tomorrow, coming ashore Thursday into Friday, meteorologist Stephanie Abrams said. It will then spin through the southeast, taking out power and disrupting travel. Rain will get all the way into the Midwest for our Friday. Remainders of the storm are forecast to pass through Alabama and Georgia on Friday morning, passing over Huntsville and Atlanta, before continuing north through Tennessee and into the Midwest through the weekend. The Tampa Bay area is forecast to experience between 5 and 8 feet of storm surge. Live radar map of Hurricane Helene. CBS Miami's live radar map shows the current location and rainfall impacts of Hurricane Helene. Thank you for watching Topics on Trend. Go ahead and check out another trending video on our channel here.